across midfield before Jerry Gray made the stop for the Rams. Newsome missed the tackle early, and Irvin and Gray saved the touchdown as Mitchell went 42 yards.
Here you see the blocking on the right side. You see Tootie Robbins on the right side. It's that influence block. He pushes the defensive end out to his right. The rest is done on Stump Mitchell's part. He does the rest. You see him breaking away from number 20. He's on the way now. He's trying to pick up a block from J.T. Smith. Great little player. Good offensive back. Good receiver. Good runner.
So Mitchell, who was sorely disappointed with his running earlier in the season, begins to break loose. Lomax positions Farrell on first down at the Ram 45. And Farrell has the football and 9 more yards. And the Rams begin to tackle the way they did, or more correctly, didn't, last week against New Orleans.
Yeah, Doug Reed misses a tackle. Last week, all their linebackers and their secondary tackled very poorly.
See that 7 for Indianapolis?
You bet.
29.
Number 29 scores that.
Eric Bickerson, first touchdown as an Indianapolis Colt. But the Dolphins have gotten the touchdown pass from Marino and lead 14-7. On second down, Farrell gets the call and gets first down yardage down to the 32 before Wilcher and Doss made the stop.
Good inside runner. Stump Mitchell serves as kind of their outside off tackle, off the corners type runner. Errol Farrell, the big strong guy, is the inside type runner. He's also an excellent pass receiver.
Now, Kenny, if you close your eyes and listen to Gene Stallings, can you imagine that you're back in the office of Bear Bryant at Alabama?
Oh, so much. It's so much Coach Bryant around Gene Stallings. It's unbelievable.
Lomax sets the screen to the right side. Farrell gets away from Mel Owens and has a good gain of 7 or 8 yards before Meisner made the stop. A lot of people thought that Neil Lomax was gone from St. Louis before this year. In fact, a lot of people thought he'd be playing in Los Angeles, but not, of course, in the blue, white, and gold of the Rams, rather in the silver and black of the Raiders.
Yeah, Neil Lomax I talked to the offensive coordinator, Jim Schaffner, and he said the reason that Neil Lomax is playing much better this year is because he has all of his people, no injuries. He's got Roy Green now, J.T. Smith now, the backs are playing well. His supporting cast is better this year.
Second down now and 3 yards to go. Farrell, another first down for the Cardinals inside the 20 to the 17. Collins made the stop for the Rams. Meisner missed Farrell as he broke through the line.
That's that influence block that they started out the series with, the very first series they ran in the first quarter. The offensive tackle actually doesn't block the defensive end. He just makes an outside move to influence him to the outside to create the hole inside.
A lot of people wearing red here today. Oh, no, excuse me. Those are empty seats. First down. And Mitchell is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by Wilcher and Meisner.
If you're going to run the ball inside, no matter who you're playing against, if you're going to run the ball inside, the center has to be able to take care of the nose guard. That time Meisner whipped Kennard, no gain.
Number 54, Wilcher, is a fifth-year player out of North Carolina. Regarded by Robinson as the Rams' most physically talented linebacker. Of course, any weak side outside linebacker from North Carolina in the 80s must live in the shadow of number 56 of the Giants.
He's Lawrence Taylor of the West.
On second down, Lomax looks in the end zone and overthrows Roy Green. Flag down. First flag of the game.
Lomax pass to Green, incomplete. Penalty flag down.
It'll be holding against the Rams.
Holding, defense, 5 yards, automatic first down.
Referee Bob McElwee didn't give you the number, but it was Vince Newsome, the strong safety, beaten on the play.
One of the ways you have to try to combat somebody who has the great speed is to jam them on the line and beat them up in the first 5 yards. I think that's what they got Newsome for. Lomax wanted to throw, had to reload, and overthrew it. He knows it. He wanted to let the ball go a little bit sooner. When he reloaded, he put too much on it.
But after the interference, or I should say the holding call, it is 1st and goal with the ball right at the 10. Big hole on 1st down. Mitchell hammers down to the 5. Johnny Johnson made the stop for the Rams, but right now the Cardinal offensive line is having its way with the Ram defensive front.
As we said, if you're going to run inside, you got to be able to handle the nose guard. That time Kennard, Lance Smith, and Tootie Robbins both doing a great job. All three doing a great job in the interior line.
Rams have been easy to score against when people get into the zone against them.
This is where Gene Stallings said they must get the ball in the end zone. It's convert when they get down in scoring territory. One of the 3 musts, he said. There it is.
Wow. This is not exactly what you call massive resistance at the goal line, Kenny.
Not really. Watch the nose guard, Meisner, with Kennard to center on him. He just takes him out of the play. You see the right guard, Lance Smith, and Todd Peake, Tootie Robbins, all the interior linemen doing a great job. You can't count this St. Louis team out. They have too many weapons on offense.
Why would Meisner be guessing that much on 2nd and goal at the 5?
Especially in a Los Angeles system of defense, because they play true gap techniques. They have a responsibility that they have to be in a certain gap. It's not a guessing type defense.
Stump Mitchell had the touchdown. Gallery added the extra point. The Ram lead is sliced to 14-10. To go in the 2nd quarter, St. Louis has just put together an 86-yard drive in 8 plays to cut the Rams' 14-3 lead back to 14-10. So now Jim Gallery will kick the ball away for the Cardinals, and Ron Brown, number 89, waits along with Clifford Hicks at the goal line for the Rams. Gallery's previous kickoff went to the end zone. This one is high. And this is Brown. Not enough wiggle in Ron Brown, as the Cardinals had outstanding coverage under the high kickoff. Travis Curtis downfield to make the play, and we've got a scuffle on the field.
Frustration from 1 and 7 on their part. And a 3 and 5 team, you're going to have frustration that'll cause things like this.
But at least the Rams have brought spirit to the field today. It was not the case last week against New Orleans. Tim Terrell and Travis Curtis were the 2 players who were tugging at each other.
24 on the kicking team. Fouls are after the play. 1st down. Offsetting foul.
Stallings greets that with equanimity, as does Robinson. And it will be 1st down 10 for the Rams. And there's Ron Wolfley, who was involved in the scuffle. Wolfley, the fullback out of West Virginia, a blocking back for the Cardinals, who wants to get his action in on special teams. So on 1st down, the Rams start at their own 10-yard line. Charles White this time has nowhere to go. So it'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Rams, who lead 14-10 over the Cardinals. Let's go to Brent Musburger in New York.
All right, Jim, and the New England Patriots, after an interception, managed to tie the game against the Dallas Cowboys. Steve Grogan, pinch nerve and all, batters his way into the end zone. They add the extra point, 7-7. Let's go back to Jim.
Thank you very much, Brent. Grogan, at his advanced age, still one of the better athletes among quarterbacks in the NFL. 2nd down 10 now for the Rams. Damone Johnson in motion. And White is met after a pickup of a couple.
Being real conservative with the bad field position that they have. Run off tackle 1st time. They gave him a passing type situation with a wingman, and they try to hit a draw up in there. They're not going to take any chances with a bad field position with a 14-10 lead.
Colts have tied Miami up. Tampa Bay on top of Minnesota. Both touchdowns in the Buffalo-Cleveland game were on fumble returns. 6 defensive backs in the game for the Cardinals, and now the Ram must face the prospect of trying to throw on 3rd and 7 from the 13.